Merry Meet Tyche family. If you're returning to us, welcome back. If you're new to the channel, welcome. We're glad to have you. Over here at the table, we shuffle the cards and we dole out the fate that the goddess Tyche, the Greek goddess of fortune, has in store for us. This is for the week of September 19th, where we have six planets in retrograde, which makes things a little kooky and crazy for everybody. Let's go to the table and see what that means for you and your sign this week. All right, Libra, welcome to Tyche's Tarot. This is a reading for the week of September 19th, 2022. We have lots of planets in retrograde, so let's do some shuffling and see what the fates have in store for you. We're going to take that jumper. All right. What do we have going on for my lovely Libras? All right. 10 of Swords, 8 of Pentacles reversed, and the Page of Swords. All right. I'm seeing some sort of break, right? The 8 of Pentacles, I think that's you faithfully working towards something. And the Page of Swords here, there's some sort of new break there. Let's get a little more detail on the 10 of Swords. I feel like you felt burnt out, Libra. Something's burning you out before this happened. Something wasn't working. Your 8 of Pentacles, he's hard at work making those pentacles. When it's reversed, that work has been set down. 10 of Wands reversed and the Ace of Wands. Yeah, so this could be career love, right? I think that you were burnt out here at the 10 of Swords. You have the 8 of Pentacles, so something wasn't working anymore, whether that was the job or position that you were in. It just was not fruitful or productive for you because you were just worn out. Or it was a relationship that you really just... You've ever been in a relationship where you've given and given so much that you kind of feel numb, right? That when you guys fight anymore, you don't even feel upset. You're just tired, right? Your soul is tired. And it just stopped working. So we have the Page of Swords here. I think this is a new break. Whether that means that you're ready to leave the job or they're going to cut you loose. It could be either way. And the same with a relationship, right? Some sort of new looming breakup. And the Page of Swords means that, I don't think this is somebody you've been back and forth and back and forth and back and forth with. I think that it's new. I think that you're, this break is new. It's not a cycle for you guys. The 7 of Wands reversed. I do feel like you felt like you were fighting and you were always trying to push back all of these issues. So this guy, he's got his wand up. He's fighting the other 6 wands or people coming at him. So I always felt like there was some sort of hurdle or something that you were always fighting against. But with the Ace of Wands, you feel refreshed, honestly. I'm not even sure if this break happens, if you're going to be upset. And if you are, it's not going to be for long. I feel like you will eventually feel relief. The Hanged Man reversed. Yeah, you're no longer waiting around. I feel like you feel that this is just a new lease on life, right? So he's got his leg chained in this card. He's upside down. I really feel like that this is you saying, okay, I'm tired of waiting for things to get better. You feel like things have begun. The 4 of Pentacles reverse, I feel like, the 4 of Pentacles, somebody's holding something in. They're keeping something really tightly to their chest. This could be money. It could be a lot of things, but if this is a job, it could be that, the department only had so much money and you had to meet a quota, or they didn't want to give you a raise that you deserved, but they were just holding on to that money really tightly. And that was not working with the plans that you had, right? That contributed to you being burnt out. However, I think that this is a relationship that was definitely one-sided. Someone was a giver, someone was a taker. I think, Libra, that you're probably a giver and they were the taker. And that felt incredibly one-sided to you, right? There was always some issue that was coming up. They, weren't generous with either compromise or with physical things, with money. Maybe you're always paying for everything. I got a jumper. We're going to take it. The Devil. Yeah. I definitely feel like there was some sort of codependency here. I think that you guys kind of stayed together because you fulfilled some sort of toxic need for one another, or you were a caretaker, you needed somebody to take care of, and they needed somebody to take care of them. Or, you both just were lonely, you didn't want to be back on your own again, or there was some sort of dependence on that fighting, fulfilled something for you. So we have the Six of Wands here and the Knight of Wands. Lots of wands in this one, I feel like. If this is a job, I feel like there was a toxic work culture. I do feel like you were a top performer, and that you did bring in a lot of success for them. But remember that if you are the Knight of Wands for them and you ride your horse off of their corporate lot to another job, you are still the Knight of Wands. You take your brain. You take the brain and gave them all of those ideas that gave them success. So if you're a top performer here, if something happens where you don't end up working there anymore, just remember that you're still a top performer, right? You still have value. So that leads into this new situation that you're going into, which I think could lead to success, but we'll get more details on that. This is a love reading here for you. I definitely feel like the Six of Wands and the Knight of Wands really was, I think you're just saving the day all the time, to be honest with you. And this is really specific. I try not to get this detailed because I want it to be, a general reading for the general public. But I feel like this person that you were with wanted to be saved a lot. So maybe they manufactured drama or fights for no reason. And it might not even, it could have been with you, but also I think with other people around them, and they like to be a victim, and for them to kind of ruin things in their own lives and blow up things in their own lives, and then have you come and comfort them and be the person to come and save the day. And to be honest, Libra, I feel like you liked being the person to save the day, that you liked helping them through whatever mental, financial insecurity that they had, or You liked being that hero, and I think it's why you stayed as long as you did until you got Ten of Swords, until you burnt out, until you realized that you can't always be the hero. Sometimes you need support. Sometimes you need help. I mean, that's also applicable to the job, right? You're the top earner. You're the one carrying all the weight. Feels great when people acknowledge that, but if they don't say, hey, you're pulling way more weight than everybody else, let's give you some help. Here's an assistant. Here's more money in your budget. Here, they don't back it up with actions. I think the same thing with a person, if this is relationship too. They might say all these wonderful things to you, but in the end, they don't end up treating you any better, right? Knight of Cups reversed. Ace of Cups reversed. Yep, you are pouring out that cup. You felt for a very long time that, that it wasn't working. And again, you stayed for whatever your reasons were. But I think the love there is definitely, it's gone. And when I say the love, there can still be attraction. There can still be dependencies. There's plenty of reasons why people go back to each other, and it's not always love, right? So I feel like this is saying that the love is gone, and that you just had to wait for the other things to eventually dry up and evaporate as well, right? Because you got the Devil card here, whatever it was making you stay. So let's see here. What comes after? Whoa, we got lots of jumpers. We're going to take this one because I felt like it really wanted to come out. Six of Cups reversed. Yeah, I feel like I want to be very careful here. I feel like that this is somebody who maybe didn't have a great childhood and has legitimate reasons for trauma, right? But I also think that they use that to kind of manipulate a little bit. It's a saying that your trauma can explain a situation but not excuse it. But they were excusing it, right? Instead of working on it and trying to heal from it, they behaved badly, and they use this as a reason to continue behaving badly. Hence you coming in as a hero and helping them through all of these things and getting hurt in the interim while it was happening. But you allowed it because I think that there was a past in this person that you really empathized with, and that you wanted to help them, and you would forgive over and over, right? And if this is a career reading, I do feel like maybe there were lots of reasons Did they give you why they couldn't give you a raise or promote you or give you help or anything like that, you know? Well, we can't because we might be in a recession, or we can't because of COVID, and now we can't because we've got this going on or that going on, you know? All the reasons. Never that you didn't deserve it. It's not that you didn't deserve those things, but they had reasons why they couldn't give them to you or wouldn't. The Sun, Libra. I love this. I was asking what was coming to you. Yep, the Sun is coming out. And the Ace of Swords reversed and the Lovers reversed. I feel like you are coming in to realize what you are worth. The Ace of Swords, I feel like you're ready to set that sword down. That you really don't feel like you need it anymore now that you've left this situation. Lovers reversed here. The Star. Yeah, and I think that what you're moving on from, you're not looking to immediately replace it. So if this is a relationship, you're not looking to, after this has happened, to jump into another one. You're not like, okay, well, now I'm out of this toxic situation. Let's go find my soulmate and go on all of these dates, and this is, my priority. I don't think you're going to do that. I think you're going to take some time and maybe pursue some other things. And I think maybe then it'll happen naturally for you, right? Yep, the Four of Cups. You're going to work on your next goal. You're planning out. You're thinking about it. You're going to really go deep down into your own, the rabbit hole of your mind. And you're really going to work on yourself and the things that you really like and you really want. Queen of Wands and the Five of Wands. Yep, you're going to go into any future situation or confrontation or anything as the Queen of Wands. You're going to have your shit together. You are going to be calm, cool, collected, mature, ambitious, and, successful. And so whatever comes along your way again, you're not going to become victim to it because you've already identified it, right? You identified it with this person and you broke away even though you were the hero, that you were attracted to them, that you felt such a tie to this person in a toxic manner. And now that you're free from that and you've taken your time to really look into yourself, you're not going to fall for that shit again. So Libra, I really feel like this is a reading of growth in the best way possible. I think you're cutting toxic ties and you are moving forward. I love that. I love it. I love it, Libra. And you deserve it, right? Let me know if this resonates with you, if you are in this toxic situation now, that, you're ready to claim this reading and to going into new, beautiful horizons. Definitely love to hear about it. If you'd like to expand upon this reading with a private one, the link for that is in the description box, along with my email if you would like to communicate. As always, please like, share, and subscribe. All right, Tyche family, I promised you puppies, and I do not lie. These are the fosters that I have right now. 2 little puppies that were given away in a CVS parking lot by a man who said their mother has died. They are little orphans. There were 6 of them. I have 2 of them right now. As you can see, they're beautiful little red, blue-green-eyed puppies. Some sort of mix, we're not sure. Thinking some sort of pit mix with maybe Rottweiler and Rhodesian Ridgeback. It's going to be anybody's guess to how big they're going to get, but they are absolutely beautiful. This little sleepy guy with the white toes here, his name is Anubis. And the other little boy here with the darker muzzle, this is Bosco. All right, we are fostering them for a local rescue called Hope for Pits. And if you are interested, please reach out to the email that I have in the description box below. I can give you more information about these cuties and when they will be available. Right now, I am bottle feeding these babies, so they literally are my babies, and I am their foster mom in every sense of the word. And I really want them to get wonderful, loving homes. I'll try to update as they get bigger and they continue to become more and more playful. But until then, merry meet, merry part, and merry meet again. Happy rescuing.